Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
Why does it matter?
I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
If we left the monastery...
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Alright. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm sure there's many who have been following this Let's Play and wondering how come haven't been uploading a video of this playthrough. Well, same excuses as before. Been busy with other stuff, etc. But eventually I needed to go back on this LP and continue onwards. Anywho, without further delay, well, first things first, in the previous episode we got ourselves a fancy new sword called the Sword of Creators. We're going to be using that next time we head to battle. Anywho, let's go ahead and explore today's month. Alright, is Soltis in here? She is. Let's see what she has to say.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Very mysterious, don't you think so? What's here? Tea leaves. Alright, let's see. Oh, hold on. It's not that far, actually. What's up here? We have been unable to explore much up here.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Professor, if you really never visit the sauna, it's popular with the students, knights, everyone, really. It's a perfect place to relax and wash your worries away. Give it a try. Sauna time. Check out the sauna. Located between the training grounds and your personal quarters. Talk to the sauna boss to access it. Sure. Oh, it counts as activity. Let's pick this up first though. Makeup brush. A thin brush applying makeup around the eyes. Probably belongs to someone who wears eyeshadow. Alright, well, you know what? We'll leave the sauna alone because it counts as an activity point. Let's head elsewhere. Actually, let's head to the main quest here. Get that out of the way. Alright, let's go see what Sarah's up to.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Ooh, 2 quests. Well, let's get this one right out of the way.
I have something to ask of you.
Gerald is looking for you. I last saw him in his nearest quarters, but he's not there. Simply ask around. Find Gerald and speak with him. Alright.
I have something to ask of you.
Oh, okay, we have to accept both of the quests. Instructing your students should always be a foremost priority. But that doesn't mean you can grow complacent. You must keep up with your own training as well. Maintaining your training. Taking on more missions and assignments is a good way to keep up with your training. Head out to the battlefield and further hone your skills. Merchant, military, and steel sword. Alright. You need to go to battle to complete certain quests. Choose the battle option on your day off. Huh. Could have sworn we did quest battles before. Yeah.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
She has a quest? What is it? Well, I mean, yeah, like I said before, let's finish what we need to do. Anything else you gotta say, Sereth?
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking. It
Oh,
seems he has gone.
He does the same thing. Oops. The B button's to dash.
Really? Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
I wonder who could that be. Alright. Let's head back downstairs then. Ooh.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Okay.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Interesting. Pretty sure there'd be unique dialogue for that guy if I was teaching the Blue Lion's house. But we'll save that in the future. Let's go ahead and head back to Sereth. Hello again, Sereth.
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please.
Very well.
Discover Gerald's whereabouts. You can now view the location on the map. Huh. I could have sworn this guy gonna bring me to a cutscene, but I guess I had to go there myself. Ah, I see. Down here. I couldn't go here before. Hey, what's up, Dad?
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is your grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Alright, Dad.
Well done. You have my thanks.
So, you found Gerald visiting the grave, did you? Interesting. I would not expect him to know anyone buried here. Still, none of my business, I suppose. Alright. Well, good to know about Mother, Dad. Now, let's see where I could go next.
Professor? I've been hearing about you a lot lately. Word on the street is you wield some amazing sword. If you ever want to sell it to me, I'd pay top G. Just kidding. Sorta. It's, not for sale, is it?
No, not exactly. I'm keeping that fancy sword. No thank you.
Hey, how about a favor?
Oh, this is basically the same as she asked me last time. Alright.
Appreciate it.
Oh, okay, I guess I had more than 3 the last time I was farming off screen. Alright. Well. Free renown points, I guess. You know what, let's head down here at the lake. There's a quest down here too. By Flame.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
I cannot believe how poorly maintained the saint statues are. Just look at them. Clutter at their feet, as though that they are even remotely acceptable. Tending to the saints. Pick up the objects that are scattered on the ground in front of the saint statues. The saints created by these statues are known to performing miracles in the past, and they might bless you for their hard work. For your hard work. Excuse me. Alright. Well, let's check out the marketplace really quick. I know, one at a time, but might as well check out what's going on here since we're out here. Oh, blacksmith.
Would you help me out?
I'm running low on supplies. Soon I won't have anything left for forging weapons or making repairs. Sorry to bother you with this, but can you fetch some materials for me? The iron wielding material and near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Once you do, you'll be able to ask the blacksmith to forge weapons for you. Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's do that. Forge the way. So around the marketplace, she said. Sounds easy enough.
Hi there.
Another quest over here too, but what's this here? Cabbage. Alright, what do you got to say, dude?
I could use your help.
Bandits have overrun my trade route. Please, can you clear them out so the merchants can reach the monastery? Head to the Madrid Way and take down the bandits. New merchants will come to the monastery to sell their wares if they know that the area is safe. Yeah, sure. Possibly may do that off screen. Possibly. Or most likely, rather. Oh, here you go. Yeah, let's head back to the blacksmith really quick.
Knew I could count on you.
How helpful. So, you want to repair that sword? I'll give you the necessary materials for free, just this once.
Hey there.
Sure, let's check it out since it's the first time we access the blacksmith. Let's see. Say that I want to improve the iron bow. Oh, okay. It's more damage power and hit rate. Alright. Most likely do this off screen as well. But just to show off, to give the viewers who are watching this the first time, well, rather, you're watching this Let's Play for the first time, give them a little idea what's up with the blacksmith feature in this game. Steel sword. As you can see here, you can repair the weapons to what you call that? Replenish the uses on it, or usage. Excuse me. I can't. My ability to speak is kind of screwed up today. Brains all over the place.
Come back anytime.
But whatever. Let's get a move on. Alright, what do you got to report?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Yeah, you had no idea, so no problem. Right, Plain did give me a quest that requires this area. Okay, strange stone shard that seems fallen off of the statue of St. Perfect. Okay. Gotta pick up all these shards that have been falling off of the statues. As Flame said.
You have helped me so much.
How wonderful! Where the saint statues dwell looks so much better now. Perhaps you could receive a special blessing for carrying out such an important task. Ooh, renown in the saint statues. When you complete quests as paralogs and auxiliary battles, you will earn renown, which can be spent to restore to the statues of the four saints. As you restore the statues, you will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Ah! Alright, let's go explore the statues then. See what they have to offer. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll read that on a separate episode. Oh, we have to talk to this guy.
Need something?
Lance skills. Axe skills. Sword skills. Bow skills. Alright. I think for starters, let's do the sword skills.
This one? You're all set.
There you go. Again, this is another little thing I'm going to do off screen.
See you again soon.
But I'm just showing you an example that if you want to double your weapon level XP, or rather your growth XP, etc., I suggest you go talk to that guy to spend your renown points. Anywho, let's go figure out where I need to head to next, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, Lady Rhea did have a quest.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within.
Okay. He says the same thing. Let's see, what she has to offer. For remedies.
May I ask a favor of you?
It's not always easy to adjust to life here at the monastery. I'm sure the transition has been less than comfortable for some of your students. Perhaps you can help them. Find 2 students who are assigned in your assigned house who are struggling with life in the monastery, and give them the herbs that help them ameliorate their issues.
May I ask a favor of you?
Alright. I understand that sometimes extend invitations to have tea. I've been so busy lately, I would deeply enjoy the opportunity to share tea with you. Invite Rhea to join you for tea. Know that this quest will expend activity points. Can we decline that for now? Because we'll always come back to this later. Doesn't say this month only. Yeah, we'll save that for later. Sorry, Rhea. Let's go talk to one of the students who are at my house who are struggling. So I'll see you there.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. We sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
They didn't.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
It is a shame. It can't be done. Linhardt. Alright. As Rhea said, we gotta give... Seems like we gotta give the enlightened herbs to Linhardt.
I'll gladly take this.
Alright. Let's head to the next person.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
The bravery herbs belong to Bernadetta.
Thank you.
Alright.
I appreciate your effort.
It seems you have done well for fulfilling your duty as professor. I look forward to watching you blossom here. No problemo, Lady Rhea. There's something over here, actually. Needle and thread. Alright, I wonder who that belongs to. Yeah, let's make a trip to the sauna. Let's dash her over there.
Hello.
Dash her way over there, excuse me. Let's talk to the sauna boss. You can invite someone to join you at the sauna. You will strengthen your bond, improve your physical condition. Relax in the sauna without overheating, and both participants will see improved results in factory training or instruction they receive during this moon. There are two options that will increase how warm the characters are. Choosing staying longer warms the character up a little, while choosing increased steam will warm them up a lot. As they warm up, the gauge will increase. Choose leave and depart the sauna. The gauges will fill up as the unit gets warmer. The goal is to reach the black line, which indicates when the unit becomes relaxed. If the unit shares a close bond, it's possible that they will become relaxed and glow even before the gauge reaches the black line. Characters that could get too warm in the sauna run the risk of overheating and getting dizzy. If this happens, the visit to the sauna will end. Keep a close eye on how warm the characters are to prevent this from happening. If the protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed and has a glow about them, they will see improved results from factory training or instructions. If both the protagonist and the guests are glowing and feeling refreshed, they will both see a bigger improvement in factory training or instructions. Alright. Let's see. Who do I want to invite to the sauna? Well, if I recall, I am very close to Dorothea Edelgard. Oh, I want to assume, if I remember correctly, this does... what's the word I'm looking for? Builds up the bonding level? So let's choose Dorothea for starters. See how this goes. Let's increase the steam for starters. Stay longer. know if I should increase the steam at this point. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Hope I don't overheat. Increase steam. I'm afraid that'll overlap. But they did say reach the black line. Or at least on the green line. Let's not risk it, so let's stay longer. Probably should have stayed in longer.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Well, I bet you're feeling refreshed and relaxed and ready to take on the world. Make as much use of the sauna as you want. It's never a bad time to take a break. Yeah, I could have stayed there longer, but if I recall, that's RNG base. So you get lucky or unlucky that your characters can get overheated in there. So I guess I didn't really get lucky that time. But probably another thing I'm gonna do off screen. I just want to show those offs the first time. Anywho, let's see what I need to do next. Alright, let's go see what's going on down here at the Abyss. First of all, let's talk to Yuri.
Miklon. I know that guy. In Northern Fargus, he's pretty well known. But not in a good way. The guy does what he pleases. Attacking towns in Margrave Gautier's territory relentlessly. Stealing food and even abducting women. I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs, too. But I'm nothing like that slime bag.
You worry people might compare you?
A bit. I've got folks who follow my lead, but the similarities end there. A hero's relic can turn a slime bag like Miklon into a knight. I know you've got one of those shinies yourself, but don't go doing anything reckless.
What did we say, Yuri? Whatever you say.
You're a busy one, aren't you? Always on the road. Being a professor seems like a tough gig. Back when I was first enrolled here, we rarely traveled. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was about it. This really stirs up the old memories. When I took part, my house lost. May have been my fault. It's hard to believe, but I was pretty rash back then. Hey, think I can join in again this year? Bet you could pull some strings and make it happen, yeah?
Huh? If I'm allowed to hold this. No promises.
The best fighter in Abyss? Balthus, probably. Yuri's definitely the most cunning. Constance is the strongest with magic. The most dangerous of them all, though? Happy. You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
About that she was kidnapped and brought here to the monastery, if I recall. Or she was forced to the monastery, rather. I do recall that the last time I spoke to Happy in one of the support conversations. Speaking of Happy, there she is.
Nice sword, Chatterbox. I like how it lights up. That's a neat trick. But now that you have it, the church is going to want to use your power for their own ends. Are you going to let that happen?
No.
Good. Glad to hear it. You gotta think for yourself. You're too good to become one of their stooges.
Stooges, huh? Not a word I expect from Happy, but okay. Let's see here. Yep, more people to talk to up here.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Actually, if I recall correctly, which is my job and passion, there were reportable happenings up top as well. That's why I'm still stuck with Mr. Bacca. I'm still here by request of Lord Sedith. You can never be too vigilant. Truth be told, I'm used to the guy by now. Not Yuri, though. He shoots him a pointed glare every time he walks by. How eerie is that?
Well, I can't blame Yuri for being very suspicious of the knight that's around here.
Elfric used to use his position in the church to look out for Abyss. He basically set this whole place up for us. Then some scandal or other forced him out. Gotta wonder what got the church so riled up.
Weird. Still keep that in mind then. Seems like we talked to everybody here at Abyss who's available. Alright, let's go ahead back up to the surface then. Speaking of Dorothea earlier, let's go see what she has to say today.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Oh, well, thanks for the compliment, Dorothea. Really appreciate that. We spoke to Leonard already. What's up, Annette?
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Thanks for the heads up, Annette. Alright then, let's go check out the Golden Deer House.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
I believe so.
Oh, I was just kidding. Anyway, as I said before, I do like having a little drama in my life. Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
Alright. Encyclopedia of Sweets. Oh. I forgot who that belongs to then.
That reminds me, the Leicester Alliance is governed through round-table conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 Great Lords.
Oh. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Just sneezed there right now, but I didn't want to interrupt.
First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Interesting. Want to know a little bit more about the Leicester Alliance. What's over here? Owl feather.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I'm not sure.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
Alright, whatever you say, musclehead. You know, speaking the dining hall, other than talking to Anna there, of course, is there anybody else here that you need to talk to? Or rather, I missed out who we're talking to? What's this here? Feather pillow. Wonder who that belongs to.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Yeah. The guy sounds like a tool the more I'm hearing about this noble from House Gautier. What's going on with these NPCs here?
Right.
Okay. Oh, they're gonna... I'll let them do their business, whatever they're doing. You know, let's talk to you right now.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Okay, now I feel bad that the boss is a complete tool then. Given that I hear Ingrid that reveals that. Anyway. Can I recruit you now?
Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
Dang it. Alright, well, it seems like I'm gonna ask for assistance again. I'll do that right now before I
please,
forget.
the thing is... Yes.
Alright. Got that out of the way. Gilbert.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Alright. Let's see. Actually, let's head back to the greenhouse. Because there were people there I need to talk to. I'm not gonna fast travel. Let's just walk over there. Oh, dang it. No. I keep thinking the right shoulder button is to dash.
My mistake.
Maybe.
Where's Constance?
The next mission is to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the idea unsettling. Though the bandits have captured a large prize, they are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with by Margrave Gautier or the Fargus royal family. I grant that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if Fargus is weakened, the tipped scales will lead to widespread unrest.
Tip the scales. I wonder who said that before. I wonder which character in the previous FE games once said that. Jeez, I wonder.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the Rite of Rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. Yes.
My mistake.
Then again, I do have the classic setting on this playthrough, so we're going to ensure that nobody dies in this playthrough. Well, usually what I mean by that, I specifically my units / students that I'm instructing, ensuring they don't die. Otherwise I'll lose them forever. And that's not what I want in this entirety of the playthrough. Let's rush over to the main hall over here. Oh, he's over here though.
Hello?
Oh, here's Edelgard and Hubert.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Yep. I'm looking forward to see what the main battle has to offer.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Yeah, you notice that crests in this game is a big deal.
The coffin of Seros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
What could it mean indeed, Ferdinand? What could this fancy sword that I obtained mean?
Hello there.
Alright, anywho, let's head back to the main hall over here. There's Petra.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
No memories of past mercenary work as a child, huh? Interesting. Unused lipstick? What's up, Caspar?
I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
You can't allow the hero's relic to be stolen.
What if it's some kind of powerful weapon? I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
I don't blame you, Caspar. I don't blame you at all. What's this here? Exotic feather? I wonder who that belongs to. Let's see here. Anybody did I miss? Oh, somebody wants to talk up there. Although that is a support conversation trigger, so I'm gonna leave that be. Yeah, let's just run over there. We're not that far anyway.
Well,
I think this may be the last thing I'll do on today's video, then I'll call it there. Excuse me? Repeat, please.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Western Church sounds like a group of scumbags. Which, we did fought in the previous main battle / chapter, in chapter 4, excuse me.
isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
I don't know. I don't know, Mercedes. Alright, well, as much as I want to continue talking to people around the monastery, it's already been an hour of the video time, so I'm going to call it there for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And I will see you next time when we review the support conversations that's available to me. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time. Take care, and have a good day. Signing out.